It's hard to remember, but at one point Medal of Honor was a top dog in the FPS genre. These days though, the franchise is sadly just a distant memory, with the last release being almost 4 years ago. A release which was just a poorly reviewed VR title. A sad use of a once glorious IP, these days relegated to a VR title that most of us likely never even played. Before that, it had been over 10 years since EA attempted the Medal of Honor reboots, so that had me thinking, how good was this franchise actually back in the day? And there's really only one way to answer that question, and that's to go back and experience the franchise over the years. And to begin this journey, we're gonna 100% the original Medal of Honor, released all the way back in 1999, developed by DreamWorks Interactive. And to do this, we're going to be using a site called Retro Achievements. What this does is it adds directly integrated achievements into retro games, just like you'd have with a modern game. So with this, we're going to be able to get every achievement in Medal of Honor 1999. Now before hopping in, it is important to remember that this title released all the way back on the PS1, so if it looks a little dated, well that's why. Controls for this one are also extremely weird by default, but luckily if you go into the controls, you can use a more modern feeling control scheme, which I highly recommend if you want to go back and play this game. Even with that though, I'm not gonna lie, Medal of Honor shows its age. The aiming style implements this odd, almost arcade style shooting that lets you aim off center of the screen by holding down the aim button, and the PS1 itself provides you with some horrific pop-in. But once you get past this, it is a title that truly made waves back in the day, and even led the charge to bring World War II shooters to the masses. This game also had some huge names work on it, with the likes of Steven Spielberg himself helping out. It's also worth noting that while Medal of Honor to many is just a franchise that lost the battle to Call of Duty, back in the day, not only was Medal of Honor a true head-to-head competitor, for some time it was actually on top. Now before hopping into a challenge like this, it's important to take a look at the achievement list. You know, do a little bit of planning, that way you can avoid having to replay sections as much as possible. Luckily for us, on this one, the achievement list is actually pretty straightforward. Medal of Honor 1999 didn't include any difficulty options, so most of the achievements here come from just beating the various levels, along with some specific challenges throughout the different missions. Getting over 30 kills in a level, or also getting hit less than 30 times while getting 20 kills. With the most rare and difficult achievement probably being completing the final level of a mission without getting hit at all. In total, this game sports 42 achievements, so I think it's time to travel back to World War II. Medal of Honor 1999 puts us behind the eyes of Lieutenant Patterson, who is an American OSS operative, and for the majority of the game, we'll be tasked with intense missions behind enemy lines, ranging from destroying a German U-boat to taking down an entire missile factory by ourselves. Mission 1 opens up with us deployed in France to find and rescue an American G3 pilot who was shot down. Each of the 7 missions in Medal of Honor is broken down into different levels, of which you have to complete in one run. If you die or fail an objective, you're back to the start of the level. In the first level of Mission 1, we would be on the outskirts of Dublin and have 3 objectives. Recover a logbook, find a plane, and enter the town. Overall, this is a pretty straightforward mission, and it would allow us to familiarize ourselves with the game's controls a bit and try to get used to the wonky aiming. Now, try is the key word here, because even writing this today, after completing the entire game, I still can't hit a damn thing. Enemies at the start of the game are pretty slow to react, letting you kill most of them without even getting hit. Though I must say, I do love how enemies will attempt to drop and roll when they're in a gunfight with you. This level also allows us to mow down some Germans with a turret, which is always a grand old time. I'd even learned that throwing nades in this game is quite wonky. Hold on, let me throw a nade at him. Oh, those nades do not go very far. For a game from 1999, I have to compliment the sounds of the game, both music and gameplay related. And oh yeah, enemies will chuck grenades back at you, which is crazy. Those nades just aren't useful because they don't go anywhere. Oh my god, did he throw the nade back at me? I don't know if this is an emulator thing or just the game itself, but for some reason whenever I bump into some geometry, the game seems to have an aneurysm. Crawling through broken rubble, we would complete the first objective to find the logbook, and not far down the road we would also find the plane, which just leaves us needing to enter the town. We would even hit our first drop shot. Why was he just sitting there? Oh, I just drop shotted that guy. Oh yeah, dude. He wasn't prepared for modern strategies. Following this, we would reach the end of the level and get our first 2 achievements. One for just beating the level, but also one for doing a level in Mission 1 with less than 30 hits and 20 or more kills. Not too bad for our literal first time playing the game. I'm confused why those turrets are there. Hey, let's go, baby. Level 2 takes us into the town of Dibison itself, where we need to deal with the Gestapo that are terrorizing the local civilians. The first objective here would be almost right away, and then we would need to fight our way through the streets of the town. I must say I love the enemy AI in Medal of Honor, but you know, also I get it. It was 1999. I love how he's just down the street, so he just doesn't react. There's literal gunfire happening like not a block away from him, but he's like, yeah, I can't see that. It hasn't rendered. Going back definitely shows the age of the game a bit, though realistically, I feel like this era of console shooter was right before they started to feel a lot more modern by today's standards. Just compare a game like this or GoldenEye, which was a clear heavy inspiration for this title, versus even some of the early 2000s shooters, and the innovations and modernization is drastic. But that's kind of what makes a game like Medal of Honor 1999 so cool. Now, does it feel old? Oh yeah, it does. But it's that charm and experience of reliving a game that were products of older eras and hardware that just gives me an odd satisfaction. After killing this dude, we would complete the second objective and just leave us needing to find the McKee's hideout. On our way to finding that though, we'd continue to pop heads off with our handy dandy M1 Garand and unlock our third achievement. Semper's doing his best mod impression right now. Hey, it's got an achievement. Those humans are useless. Helmets are useless. There we go. Pushing down the street a bit, I'd even realized I'd picked up an MP40 earlier on, which is like peak World War II weaponry. Oh, I thought I killed that one. Oh my god, I'm playing whack-a-mole here. Alright, we gotta... Oh my god, I had a different gun this whole time, chat. It's so inaccurate. It's so inaccurate. Okay. I don't know if this thing's any good. Despite my early doubts that the MP40 kinda sucked in Medal of Honor, it would put in work throughout the entire campaign, and I'd even pop another achievement here for getting 30 kills. Hey, there we go. Some of the death animations in Medal of Honor are comedy, I'm not gonna lie. And I'd even pop another achievement here for unloading on these enemies behind a box. Oh wait, those blow up? I did not realize the boxes blow up. There we go, dude. After many more Germans slayed, we would find the hideout. Oh, I found the loadout. Or the hideout. Hold on. Okay. They almost ambushed me there, dude. They almost got me real good. Oh, there we go, baby. Another mission down. This completes the second level, and on we continue. It's also super cool that Medal of Honor shows you a performance eval at the end of every level. Do I gain anything knowing that I shot the right arm of enemies 11 more times than the left? I do not, but it's cool regardless. The next level would be the final in the first mission, and I have to imagine the reason these are split up into different levels is due to PS1 limitations. But hey, it's also like pseudo checkpoints, because imagine having to do these entire missions in one go. I would have been raging later on. Heading into the last level, we would need to verify if the G3 pilot from earlier on lived, and if not, acquire his attaché case, along with locating a weapons cache and then exit the sewer. This mission, as mentioned, takes us into the sewers, and we answer the most important question. Can you shoot the dogs? Is the dog nice now? I don't think so. Trust me, this hurt as much as I'm sure it hurt you as a viewer, but you must understand. These were very mean doggos. I mean, just look at their eyes. I'd also like to just laugh at my spray and pray here. This level is pretty straightforward. We would just need to fight our way through the sewers, mowing down Germans with our MP40 as we went. Now, the one struggle on this level was that I somehow missed the weapons cache during my initial run through and would need to backtrack through the level to try and find it. I like how the bullet holes render before everything else. Oh shit, I thought I killed him. Sewer exit located. Okay, well, we don't want to exit because we want to get the weapons for the objective. Oh, I found him. Thank you. Oh shit, enemies. I must not have turned this way when we were going down originally. Or what do we got? Weapons cat. Oh, a shotgun. That sounds pretty fun. Finding the weapons cache also gives us the Model 12 shotgun for the first time, and this thing can put in some work if you're pretty close to enemies. However, it can be pretty hit or miss if you're not right on top of them. Ah! Found him. Got jump scared in Medal of Honor, bro. From here, it would be as simple as heading back to the end of the level, and voila, our first mission completed. Okay, there could be more enemies at the top of this, or it might just end the mission. Oh yeah, clipping on phone is atrocious. Oh, alright, we got it. Our next mission would have us attempting to take out a railgun named Greta, which, you know, a railgun having its own name must mean it's pretty special. And I'm not gonna lie, every time I hear railgun, all I can think about is a dude jumping around in Quake. But anyways, this mission would also be the first time that we would get to experience Medal of Honor's stealth / undercover system, which is kind of hard to talk about. By today's standards, it sucks. But I feel like they were trying something really cool, and so I feel like they deserve some props. It just unfortunately ends up kind of gimmicky. It doesn't really work all that well. In this mission, how it works is you walk around in a German uniform. However, guards will question you, and to keep your disguise, you need to show them your papers.
You don't have the proper identification.
These will get the guards off your back, but you need higher clearance papers to get into certain areas, which means taking out guards that have those papers. Silenced pistols are always cool, regardless of the game. Won't this person be like, I just saw you like 30 seconds ago and you didn't have the right paperwork, but now you magically do?
My mistake, sir.
Yeah, it is your mistake, dude. Should've let me in the first time, brother. Overall though, I'm not gonna lie, I am not a fan of the undercover systems in play, but it is a pretty short and simple level.
My mistake, sir.
Woo! Let's go, baby. The next level continues the undercover mechanics, though this time it's unfortunately a little bit longer, needing to steal a freight manifest, find a gift package from a marquee agent, disable the reserve engine on Greta, and then follow the rails to the rail tunnel. The freight manifest is right at the start, so that's nice and easy to find, but you do need to be careful in this mission because if you mess up, on this one they set off the alarms. Alright, what's up, brother? Yo, what the fuck's he doing? No. Oh, we're safe. We're safe. Oh boy. What? After this, we would find the gift package, which gives us the game's first sniper. That takes roughly 3 business days to scope in, so you're not going to find any phase trick shotting in this game. Alright, let's get my first snipe kill. Alright, dude. I'm now an official World War II sniper. As you can see, based on my skill here, it's unlikely FaZe is going to be bringing me up anytime soon. But that said, another fairly easy level in the books. Wait. Dude, you go faster if you go diagonal. Look at this shit. What the fuck? Another mission down, baby. We're cruising. Next mission would have us pushing down into the canyon, but at least we didn't have to show people our papers anymore. I also realized that on this level, the sniper is heavily nerfed by the PS1 because the render distance is terrible, and even when you scope in, it doesn't get any further. Most of the mission just consists of dropping into various machine gun emplacements, taking out the enemy in them, and then actually using the machine gun to kill pushing enemies. And as you can see, my 6 sniper skills from the previous mission carried on over. Oh no, I'm taking massive damage. Bruh! Jesus. Took 3 shots. Finishing this level would give us 2 achievement pops, the standard mission completion one, and another for less than 30 hits and 20 or more kills. Oh my god, bro. I also got an achievement for completing any level 2 mission with only taking a certain amount of hits, so let's go, baby, let's go. This takes us to the last level of mission 2, where we would finally meet Greta. And by meet, I mean destroy the railgun. Remember, look for the throbbing red boxes. Alright, where are the throbbing red boxes, dude? What we're on the lookout for. Oh, I see one. Charge 1 set. Got the throbber on there. Hey, get away from my throbbing red box, dude. Oh, here we go. Here are the rest of them. Oh. Yeah, I keep doing that. Oh, that's the end of the mission. Left swipe to Greta. Mission 3 would task us with going behind enemy lines in Germany to take out a new U-boat prototype. Level 1 would have another undercover style mission with a slight twist this time, being that enlisted officers know all the officers on board and are able to figure you out even if you show them your papers. This level has us attempting to take the Wolfram out of commission, which according to our briefing is one of Germany's largest ships in their merchant marine fleet. Similar to prior underground levels, this has us attempting to gain access to different areas, though this time I did a much worse of actually staying undercover, almost immediately having my cover blown.
Who's your commanding officer?
What is your name? You give me passes?
Why'd that guy go so aggro on me? Bro just showed up. Who is your commanding officer? Who is it? Who is your commanding officer? Alright, rate the German accent out of 10. I think I'd give it like a solid 2. That's what matters. It's getting the right pay. What the f***? That...
Who's your commanding officer?
Bro literally just spawned in out of f***ing nowhere. Like actual insanity what just happened in front of my screen. You gotta tip that spawn though. DreamWorks tried to do me dirty. The silencer on the pistol was doing God's work on this level. Literally down the hallway. This is the best kind of stealth when it's just completely f***ing arbitrary. Unfortunately though, I would choke my cover. Oh shit. No. Fudge, chat. From here I pretty much just want guns blazing the rest of the level, which isn't too bad, besides having the alarm piped straight into my brain the entire time. As we worked our way towards the end, I'd pop the 30 kill achievements for Mission 3, which is also pretty nifty. Got an achievement for killing 30 people. Kinda hilarious, I popped that on an undercover mission. It would appear I wasn't very undercover, but I'd blast my way to the end. Ship exit located, let me out. Ah! Oh my god, we almost died. It was almost all over. We did it! Let's go, baby. We almost choked it at the end. After this, we would continue on, this time fighting through the rooftops of Dosmerag, but on the bright side, it's not an undercover level anymore, and for that alone, it's a good level. This level also includes some very mild platforming for all my first-person platforming lovers. It's kind of like playing Titanfall, but if your joysticks were the most unresponsive thing that you could imagine. Starting the level, we would immediately open up this case to find a sniper rifle, and use it to pick off some of the enemies scattered around. The objectives for this one are pretty quick, as we would destroy the truck and find the deployment timetable pretty quickly on, then just make our way to the end of the level, making sure to channel our inner Ezio. Here we go! We made it, dude. Right, where's the tightrope walking that we gotta do? Oh, here's the tightrope walking. Honestly, might be the hardest part of the mission, because like the analog stick is like so, like the dead zones are just ginormous. Let's see a 360 no scope. Dude, we're struggling enough as it. Oh, there we go, baby. There we go. Another mission down. Another one bites the dust. This takes us into the production facility with the main goal to board the U-4901. In here, we would need to take out plenty of Kriegsmarine enemies, and I even learned that you can shoot out windows. Well, kinda. Oh, well, you can actually shoot out windows? That's kind of cool. Not that special, but it did surprise me a bit for a game from 1999. I unfortunately would run pretty low on SMG ammo, which meant a lot of close range sniping and using the pistol, which was fairly weak. Boarding the sub would end the level and pop 2 more achievements, both for beating the level and getting the achievement for getting 20 kills or more with less than 30 hits. Alright, we boarded it. There we go, baby. The next level would be our final level for Mission 3, where we would need to destroy the U-boat from the inside and escape to safety. This level again had us slaying a ton of Kriegsmarines enemies, but this time in close quarters on the inside of a submarine. I'd even run into this unfortunate lad. He's taking a piss. Not anymore. I'm playing Ring Around the Rosie, dude. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Yeah, that mission was pretty easy. After successfully taking out the U-boat, we would then move on to the next mission, which would send us into one of the toughest German defensive locations, Fort Schmerzen, which I'm sure, like every other word in the script, I have completely butchered. Here we would need to infiltrate the fort and investigate if anything sinister was going on. The first level would have us attempting to find our way into the fort, which would have us working our way through the Siegfried Forest and also have us destroy a Stuka bomber on the way in, which would make a lot more sense a little bit later on. The mission also gave us a Thompson to take out our foes, who were beginning to get a little bit more deadly, having faster reactions and being more accurate. I must say, shooting these dudes post up in trees though is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, this game's free. You just gotta believe. Why did I just get an achievement for completing level 4 with 30? Oh, probably because I got a kill. Never mind. Hey, we found the boat. Oh my lordy. I don't know why I called that a boat, but it's a good looking boat. A good looking boat. Hello? Hello? Die? Hello? To get into the fort, we would need to pry open this hatch, though before we could do that, we would need to find a crowbar, so basically Half-Life 3 confirmed. Once we found it strategically hiding out in the open here in front of these turrets, we could go back in and pry open the hatch, dropping down into some water and then just pushing forward a bit until we could find the entrance to sub-level 1. Though before ending the level, we would need to take out a ton of enemies using this turret. Oh my god, why am I getting ambushed? What's going on, chat? Why do they keep coming? Do they just keep coming? Okay, the music stopped. There we go. Whew, I actually don't think you had to take that fight, if I'm being honest with you. I think you could have just went down the ladder. This next level would take us into the officers' quarters, where we would need to find orders from Colonel Mueller and also find a key to the lower level. It would also be one of the first levels that I would just end up totally lost, as I spent a long time trying to find those keys to the lower level until eventually... Yeah, that box is blocking the stairs. I can't believe that just happened to me. This was a very, very unfortunate way to die for our first death of the game, but also since the game has no checkpoints, meant I had to go all the way back to the start of the level. But here for the first time in their lives, IGN actually came in clutch with a guide from way back in the day, and I was finally able to find the key and move on. We're looking for a toilet. It might have a key. Come on, there's gotta be a toilet somewhere. Here's toilet. No. Here's a toilet. Oh, it's in the... It was in the toilet. We were in that room like 30 minutes ago. That's alright though. We found it. Alright, now if we die, we just cry ourselves to sleep. Alright. Perfect. Thank you, IGN. You did clutch up. Starting the last level of Mission 4, all the dots begin to click, as the reason the Germans were still holding out in Fort Schmerzen is that they had converted it to a mustard and gas production plant, and that Stuka bomber that we had destroyed earlier was actually planned to drop the gas on Allied troops. This final level has us tasked to turn their own mustard gas against them, basically letting out the gas inside the fort. To do this, we would need to activate 2 gas valves and then make our hasty escape. In here, you will fight a new enemy type, the gas mask trooper, and even the other enemies you will notice are also wearing gas masks, which is just kind of a cool touch. I like how over the intercom they're like, there is no chance for escape. Little do they know, dude. I'm a one-man wrecking crew. I don't need the rest of the squad. Most of this mission just consisted of me popping gas mask dudes with a shotgun, though our health did get pretty low at times. Fudgerson. I like how that killed him. Okay, alright, we're still alive. Barely, but we're still alive. After clearing out most of the enemies, I made my way to the exit. However, I had never opened those gas valves, so I couldn't complete the mission, which is pretty comical since I was literally staring at them not long before. I just didn't realize that I needed to actually hit the action button on them, as apparently modern games have ruined my brain, and unless there's a giant prompt on the screen telling me what to do, I just fumble around completely confused. Eventually though, the big light bulb in my head decided to turn on, and boom. Am I missing a prompt? Is it like over in the corner? Is it under? Is it this light? Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. We've released the gas on them. Boom! Flood the fort with mustard gas and violate the Geneva Convention is the achievement I just got. This would leave us 3 remaining missions in the game, with the next being to sabotage the Rjukan hydro plant. In this mission, we learned Germany is attempting to build their own atomic bomb, and to stop this, we would be targeting a facility capable of creating heavy water used in the creation of these bombs. And as someone with absolutely zero scientific knowledge of how an atomic bomb is being made, I now learned something new. Water good, heavy water bad. The first level has us traveling to Norway to shut down the main power grid before heading into the hydro plant. This level also equips us with the bar for the first time, which is just a fun weapon to use, and I really enjoy getting to use the various different World War II weapons. Oh, it's kind of a machine gun. Seems like it's big, like an LMG. Are these guys just instantly shooting? Oh no, I did not mean to fall down into this. Bro, hit him! Oh my god, dude. The aim. To shut down the main power grid, we would first need to stop the water flow in the central pipe, and then crawl around to destroy all the power relays. I feel like I hear more. Ow, where the... Bro just crawled through the pipe after me. Insane. Why are you in here? Like, what would compel someone to be in this random room? We would also manage to pop the 30 kill achievement on this level while venturing around. Hey, baby, let's go. Complete any mission from level 5 with 30 kills. Dude, that little roll they try. Oh my god! Oh, is that a scientist? The scientist bro did not want me to kill him, dude. He said, "No, please." Okay. Ow, I'm stuck. Okay, we got all the power relays. All power relays shut down. Following the destruction of the power relays, we would just need to finish shutting down the power grid and then enter into the hydro plant. Another mission, another one down. Heading into the next level, we would need to power down the plant's generators, which would effectively stop the production of heavy water, and then shut down the water flow to the heating tanks. Destroy their research files, because according to the dude giving us missions, the Allied have this atomic thing covered, and I think we all know what that turned into. And lastly, we would need to locate the D2O output report, just to know how much heavy water was actually created, and then finish the level by locating the elevator. Enemies in this one are pretty funny, including scientists and Arctic troopers. Hey! Hey! That was unacceptable. Silly scientists try and trick you, but unfortunately for them, now that I know what they were up to, there would be a lot of dead scientists. All in all, another pretty straightforward level, and we would pop 2 achievements upon completion. Alright. Woohoo! Less than 30 hits, baby, let's go! The next level would have us basically destroying their stock of heavy water, and destroy any transport vehicles while we're at it. This level again has us slaying some scientists and Arctic troopers as we work our way through the facility. Alright, who's shooting me? Why are you behind me? We do not appreciate gamers when they are behind us. Alright, is this the one? They have one transport vehicle in the garage? Alright, easy peasy. Is that the whole mission? Nice, dude. Another mission down. We would then learn that while we were able to successfully sabotage heavy water creation for the time being, the Germans did have a large shipment of D2O that they were getting ready to send back to the motherland. Our objective, destroy it. This time the level sheds these scientists, putting us up against only Arctic troopers, who now sometimes have Panzer Shreks. We would even stumble upon these guys hanging out with Frosty the Snowman. This mission seems like it's going to be weird and windy. What on earth is this? What are we doing? Death! Death! I found the secret snowman. We found Frosty. Medal of Honor Frosty has been located. Frosty enthusiasts now slayed, we would continue to push down the snowy road until... Oh my... They have RPGs now? Yeah, so if you aren't careful, they literally one-shot you with the Panzer Shreks. After destroying both the delivery trucks, we would then continue down the snowy road to disable the power station, which just consists of shooting a ton of enemies in the back before they turn around. Destroying the power station and hopping on this turret would have us get ambushed by some Arctic troopers, though we were able to make easy work of them using the turret and then the bar. This would also allow us to unlock a door that was previously locked, and all we had to do now was sabotage the ferry. Alright, that's all the objectives. Time to go. End of the level located. Another one down, dude. Another one down. Closing out this mission would send us to the Stiegberg salt mine located in Austria, where the Nazis have been stockpiling various paintings and other loot that they have ransacked during the war. We need to get down there and stop the Nazis from destroying the mine, which would not only destroy all the stuff that they stole, but also the adjoining town. Since the Germans now have Panzer Shreks, we would deploy into battle with our own boom boom gun, the bazooka. First things first would be to locate the mine entrance itself, but not before destroying the generator fuel on the way in. Luckily for us, this mission was a pretty chunky one, which meant an easy 30 kills. Hello, sir. No roll. How would you complete any of these missions without 30 kills? You'd have to run past the enemies. Like, you have to like speed run it. After this, we would blow up that generator fuel and then make our way to the end of the level. Alright, we did it. Let's go. Let's go. This would take us into the mine itself, and for the first time in the game, I can happily, or maybe not happily, tell you that this mission provided some challenge. In it, we would need to eliminate 8 SS members, recover the Dahoud manuscript, acquire an elevator key, and then locate the elevator itself. You can also destroy the paintings in this level by shooting them, which is pretty funny since half the reason we were even here was to save them. What if I just like started shooting them all? Well, you can. Hell yeah, dude. Think of all the art snobs. They're in tatters. Alright, now that we've destroyed all the art, culture's overrated, dude. Imagine they show up to reclaim all the stolen art that you had saved, just to find out that it was all lit up with bullets by a bored OSS agent. We would even find this nice piece of art, though I'm not sure I can show this one on YouTube. Oh look, some more. Oh, what the? What are you doing in here? Alright, let me destroy your beautiful... This seems this seems Twitch TOS, guys. What do we think? Can we get some ratings? Everyone give this a 1 out of 1 through 10. Oh my god, I'm getting shot at. I would say on the YouTube video I'll have to blur it out, but I don't know if I'll need to. I think the game got it under control. I also must say I love how randomly the objectives are placed sometimes. Oh, we found the book. That is too where I would keep the Dahoud manuscript. It's just randomly on the floor. That's where all the gamers keep their manuscripts. However, the real challenge on this level was the enemies that would insta-kill you with rockets. Which, like, if the game was good, maybe that would have worked. But unfortunately, you know, it's not, so... No! Okay, where was the rocket launcher guy that I died to, chat? Oh my god, he spawned behind me. God damn it, he almost got me again. No! Dude, it's... If this game as a whole was more difficult, I think those rocket launcher guys would have had me crash now. Because your first encounter with them is basically just guaranteed death until you learn where they spawn in or are located. Realistically, this level was a little teaser of what was to come, popping 2 achievements again upon completion. I'm just waiting to get killed by another bazooka. Not a good feeling. Killed him mid-roll, dude. That's what you get for trying to roll on me. Oh god. Oh, bazooka! Bazooka! Woo! Okay, we got him. There's another guy in here, I think. Where'd he go? The shitty pop-in is making this difficult. Whatever. I'm leaving. I'm out of here, dude. Get me out. Get me out. Nice, dude. Oh, nice. And we got the less than 30 hits achievement. That's what we like to see. The last level in the mission has us disarming a bunch of bombs that were set up to blow the mine, along with fighting the curator's inventory that would have an itemized list of all those stolen pieces and who they belong to. This level, just like the last one, is chock full of dudes who insta-kill you. I know there's... Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I gotta push out so I can see him. Ow. Not like that, though. The way I saw that thing come in. Okay. Bro! That shit sucks. After a few deaths though, we would learn where all the rocket launcher dudes were at, and finally... I'm so scared. Like standing still for a mere second. A giant rocket's gonna come and get me, I already know. The pop-in does not do me any favors. Okay, we just have to not die. There we go. Alright, we're done. We're done. Woo! This means we had one last mission in the game to complete our initial playthrough. It would have us heading back into Germany towards the end of the war, and with the end of the war on the horizon, our alliance with the Soviets was probably going to come crashing down, as we all know it did. What we learned though is that the Germans have a huge head start in jet propulsion and rocketry, and it's improbable that not only we attain this knowledge, we stop the Soviets from getting it. So in we go to acquire the V2 schematics and use the V2 itself to destroy the facility so the Soviets cannot obtain the same knowledge. The first level had us finding the V1 target list and using it to backtrack to a launch site. Here we would need to find that target list, destroy the V1 launch control system, open the blast doors, and locate the emergency hatch. Good news for us though, because once again we would go and equip with a bar. And with it being the last mission, you knew it wasn't going to be a total cakewalk. You went no PC to college, dude? Crazy. We're doing this again. I also once again must chuckle at PS1 graphics. Look at them building the... I assume that's supposed to be like building the airplanes. The Germans got their get back on me though for laughing at their production. Why are the only deaths insta-deaths, brother? The next time I'd find the V1 target list, destroy the V1 control system and open the hatch doors, just needing to escape before having this go down. There we go, 30 kills. This game is built to piss you off. Oh my god, dude. No, no, not like this. Not like this. Oh my god, there's so many. Returning, I'd be a bit more prepared for their little ambush though, even though it was still a very close call. Where the fuck did that guy come from? Oh, this is on the other side of that room earlier. Okay. Is this the end? Alright, we did it. We did it. This level would take us into the main production of Nordhausen, where we would need to find the scientist roster for OSRD, acquire the V2 schematics, sabotage the gyro guidance system, and then find the launch area before our final goal, to launch the sabotaged V2 rocket. Right off the rip though, we would have this happen. Off to a good start, getting shot right off the rip. Okay. What on earth? My game just bugged? I think my game is dead. This level is pretty long, and so after completing most of the objectives... Oh shit, that's a lot of people. I did not mean to pull that out. Give me the shotgun, please. Jeez. Pulled out the wrong gun like 6 different times there. You can never leave. It's true, dude. Oh my god. No, not like this! What the what the Why did those do so much damage, man? Unfortunately, dying would set us back to the beginning, where on the next run I would once again get dominated. Bro! Someone explain it to me? I don't know, like, I had the... This game's gonna cause me to have mental anguish of the umpteenth degree. But you know what they say, third time's a charm, and after completing all the objectives scattered throughout the level... Woo! Alright, we did it. It was now time for the very last level of Medal of Honor 1999. Our only objective was to launch the sabotage rocket, and the start of this level comes in hot. Bruh. Oh, that's the only objective in this whole mission. Alright, let's watch a PS1 rocket launch. What do we think of the graphics, y'all? I think that looks just like the Tesla rocket. That's SpaceX right there. Wait, look at all the scientists. What are they doing? Why don't any of them jump through the hole in the ceiling like I did? Oh. Goodbye, everyone. Nothing actually got affected. Hey, we did it. Oh my god, I actually got hit less than 30 times, baby. Let's go. Woohoo. Not bad, dude. With this also popping the less than 30 hits for Mission 7 achievement, in total I'd actually complete 38 out of the 42 achievements just from our initial playthrough, leaving us just these 4 to complete our 100% completion. Complete any level with 100% accuracy, complete the final level in a mission without getting hit, complete any level from Mission 2 with 30 kills, And last but not least, complete any level from mission 4 with less than 30 hits and 20 or more kills. The 100% accuracy achievement would be really easy to cheese, as I'd mostly just run through the first level of the game, firing a few times when absolutely needed. Mission 2 with 30 kills would also be pretty easy. I'd just go back and rerun a level that had a good amount of enemies and make sure to kill them all. And for the mission 4 achievement, I'd tackle that same level that we got our very first death on during our initial playthrough, but this time not get lost. This would pop the achievement, which meant just one remaining, completing a final level without getting hit. This one can be rough because while enemies always spawn in the same locations, your accuracy in this game is just horrible, and that's on top of it already being a challenge to aim. So you need a good mixture of strategy, stealth, and a little bit of luck, as you kinda just have to hope the enemies miss when they're shooting at you. I don't know why, but for this achievement, I set my sights on the final level of mission 2, with my logic kinda being that A, it was a pretty short level, and B, being earlier in the game, the enemies were still a little bit ass. Unfortunately though, even with that logic, I'd still spend many times either completely messing up on my own, or just getting a little bit unlucky with enemy shots. But after a while, I'd actually get into a pretty good groove, to the point where I'd kill most of the enemies before they even had a chance to shoot me, and finally pop that achievement. Oh baby. This meant we had successfully 100% completed the first ever Medal of Honor, and well, being honest, it was pretty easy. Though the next game in the series, I can't say the same about. Jumping back into a console FPS from 1999 is definitely an experience, because to be brutally honest, it very much shows its age. But even with that, it's cool to see what DreamWorks was able to cook up back in the day, with how influential this ended up being, especially in that more realistic war shooter genre. And honestly, it was a pretty cool experience for me, even if I was 25 years late to experience it. So yeah, one Medal of Honor down and a lot more to go. The next being this baby. If you made it to the end, you know the deal, you rock. Comment below if you're more of a Medal of Honor fan or a Call of Duty fan. Other than that, I want to make sure I give a huge shout out to all my members here on YouTube or my supporters over on Patreon. You guys are the real legends. I also kind of want to remind people that if we can hit 15 members on the channel, I'm going to let you guys pick one of the upcoming videos. My goal would then to be to do this every few videos or every so often, which I think should be pretty fun because I think you guys are going to suggest games that I probably wouldn't have picked. Though there will be some mild restrictions. No mega long games that I'm just not in the mood to play, and also probably no Elden Ring. So yeah, become a YouTube member. You support the channel and you get to pick a future video. But if not, no worries. Just watching through the videos is legendary enough. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. There's many more Medal of Honor videos to come, assuming you guys want to see a video for each game. And with that said, I'll see you all next time. Probably for Space Marine 2, unless I move that video in front of this one.